Today, I want to talk about the love of money in this country and the destruction that is causing the Kenyan society. But before I talk about money, thefts, gold, fake currency, and all this that is definitely going to destroy the economy of this country, allow me to congratulate my friend Boni Mtetezi Khalwale for coming out in the open and telling the country in general and the Luhya nation in particular that he has finally joined Jubilee, where he has been without saying. It is his right, just as Moses Wetangula, his party leader, has said, it is his right to join whatever party he wishes, and therefore we wish him well. And those who are trying to criticize him must be told that Kenya is a place where people move from party to party. Indeed, there isn't a single leader in this country I can think of who has not hopped from one party to the other. Actually, all the politicians we have are all KANU orphans. So there's nothing wrong with that. But allow me to make a few observations about Boni's move. One, I hope he's not living up to Atuoli's curse, because Atuoli said he has cursed Boni Khalwale to be a beggar all his life. Atuoli's curse may come to pass because with the Jubilee, Boni's chances of becoming governor of Kakamega have all but disappeared. And therefore, if he doesn't become governor in 2022, honestly, like the rest of us, he'll be a poor man, and he could even be the beggar that Atuoli has wanted him to be. If he became governor, some of us will even go to beg from him. Secondly, assuming he's not going for governor, because he hinted at something like the presidency, assuming he becomes Ruto's running mate, this may still not work for him, because assisting Ruto from outside would have been much more helpful than him trying to say he can assist Ruto to become president when he's one in Jubilee and two his running mate. Meaning, therefore, if Ruto is going to lose the elections because he has chosen Boni Khalwale as his running mate, then financially, post-2022, Boni Khalwale will be gone, and he will be doing what Atuoli wanted him to do. He will become a beggar, which is not a good thing, because I'm a poor man and I know what it means to be poor. I want Boni Khalwale to be a governor or somebody even bigger. The reason why I'm saying these things, and this is my second observation, is that as we speak today, and I think Boni Khalwale knows this, because he's a seasoned politician, Western Kenya, or the Luhya nation, is still under the spell of Wycliffe Mudavadi, Salia Mudavadi, Moses Masika Wetangula, Francis Atuoli, Eugene Wamalwa, Wycliffe Ambeza Oparanya. These are the people, for now, things do change. These are the people who call the shots in Western Kenya. And therefore, Boni Khalwale should understand that honestly, he cannot carry the Western Bloc vote to anybody where these seasoned politicians are not. And therefore, if he loses like he lost in 2017, he loses in 2022, and if, unfortunately for him, William Ruto also loses, then he will be financially really incapacitated and living to be what Atuoli wanted him to be. Luhyas don't listen. I have asked Atuoli to uncurse Khalwale, but Atuoli doesn't listen. Just like many people from Western Kenya don't listen. Just like Mudavadi doesn't listen. You tell Mudavadi, please, look for the presidents, leave Osozi alone, leave small boys alone. But he listens to people who tell him, onesha haka kijana kwamba kalikuwa kanacheza na wewe. In the process, the bigger things are slipping through your fingers. So Luhyas don't have the tendency to listen to good advice. And therefore, even Atuoli has refused to listen to me when I tell him, please, uncast Khalwale and Echesa. Now look at what's happened to Echesa, a former cabinet secretary, only recently a minister, being thrown into a police vehicle under arrest. So much is happening in Western Province, and it's being compounded by the departure of Bon Khalwale from Ford Kenya. Because I think, finally, on this issue, the Luhya have to act as one. Whether they were in Ford Kenya or ANC or whatever it is, whether they were going to William Ruto's Tangatanga or to Raila and Uhuru's Kieleweke, whatever they are called, it is in their interest to act as one. So that solo move by Bon Khalwale may not augur well for him and for the Luhya community. Let me go back to my topic of this morning, this week, which is the love that Kenyans have for money. It is going to destroy this country. In the past week or so, we have witnessed things that bring shame to this country, things that bring shame to our leadership. Small boys entangling and involving senior politicians in this country in matters of fake currency, fake gold. The international community is just wondering what's wrong with Kenyans. Just how much money does a Kenya need? I've talked about this before. Everybody wants to be a billionaire. And I've also said before, and now people are saying, Manyora, you are right. 3 years ago, I said, you cannot be a billionaire in this country unless you have stolen. People are beginning to see this true. The people with flash cars and all these flash things in life and high-end life, all these are either drug dealers, drug barons, or dealers in fake gold, fake money, people who scheme to steal from the public, steal money meant for hospital, leaving Kenyans to die, steal money meant for education, meaning Kenyan children just get bora elimu, not elimu bora. So we are a country that must sit down now and ask ourselves, what are we doing to ourselves? You are a leader. You are a big man in this country. This is your country. And yet a small, semi-educated boy comes to you with a scheme to make money. How can somebody ask you to make money that is already in your pocket? This is what people like Patin did to professors and senior people in this country. Small, semi-educated boys coming to senior politicians, people who lead and who should be controlling the economy of this country. Someone comes to tell you how we can make money. How can he tell you how to make money, which is your money, because this is your country? So we must be careful. I must end this by saying this. This is a fragile economy. Kenya is a fragile economy. If we allow the kind of fake currency that we are being meant to understand exist in this country, fake gold, if we allow Kenyans to carry currency in sacks, I hear there are billions of shillings in Kenyan homes. If we continue with this economy will collapse. You cannot have a young economy like ours with so much fake currency in circulation. You cannot have an economy, a fragile economy like Kenyan economy, with money running around, with so much loose cash. Money circulation is controlled in an economy for it to be vibrant. When there's so much loose money in society, hard cash, in hundreds of billions, that economy cannot survive. So we are about to collapse our economy. And I ask the president of this country, do something about this. Crack the whip. We are at tipping point now as an economy. There are many things we need to handle. But let's start with the currency issue. Let's change the denomination. Let's have 200 shillings at the highest denomination to check these thugs who deal in fake currency, in fake gold, and in loose money that they are carrying around with them. Let's change the denomination to 200. Let's give them 30 days to return the money they have to the central bank, and we shall see a circus. Because an economy cannot do well with so much loose money, with so much fake money in the currency. I'm asking the president to crack the whip, to move, because we are about, and the shame it brings to society. The last thing I want to say is about the impact of this on society, of the love that we have for money. Every Kenyan top civil servant, top public servant, every Kenyan in a leadership position, when they wake up to go to the office, they don't wake up to go and work. They wake up to go and make money. Make money. They deal with schemes of how to make money. They deal with the projects of how to make money, not how to serve this country. If you work at the university like me and a colleague of yours becomes a cabinet secretary or a principal secretary or some other big boy in this country, you cannot go and see him because after a month or two, the only people he admits to his office are people who go with schemes of how to make money. You want to go and say, hi, the university, we are doing well. How are you here? He wants to hear somebody who tells him, if we did this, we will make 10 billion. If we continue this way, we are destroying our country.